was tripping out on me. But I'm just not ready. First and foremost, I'm looking at you out there with one gun, one magazine, all top. You don't have enough ammo, no backup ammo. That don't make sense. So you're not ready for a gunfight. Two, I don't see any bag that could possibly hold a trauma kit. I seen some guys and some female out there, they had a vest on, but I didn't see anything that could actually help trauma. I don't know if there's trauma training going on to be able to stop bleeding, to be able to stabilize the person that you out there with. What's the deal? So I don't know. Now check this out. I was over at the Wendy's. I was talking to a brother at the Wendy's, and a couple of brothers up there. They was saying that they own red dot for the AR. Look, it's beyond that red dot, homie. Look, and I'm gonna get into that. Like that red, your assault rifle was cool, daytime, nighttime. If you got a red dot on your assault rifle, you a target. We just did some training. I'm talking about with cheap night vision. You are 10 times better with cheap night vision at night. This thing stopped again. I don't know what's up. Man, this thing, I don't know why I be tripping like that. But anyway, so out there with night vision, we was also out there with thermo. So been out there with thermo, and you got the beam for thermo that you can only see through thermal imaging or night vision. I think it's this thing keeps stopping on me. I don't know what's going on. But even if you by yourself got all that, you still need a team. Then, despite if you got that, only thing you can do pretty much is try to defend and hold the defensive actions. Hostage situations and things like that. The first thing they set up is they snipers. Homie, these people set they snipers up. Like, people think they go get in these fabulous TV ass shootouts. I need to stop that, homie. Oh. So we talked about thermo, talked about trauma. Now, another thing. I didn't watch people stand in pro stations in the sun with no water. That don't make sense. You got to have water. You got to be out there. Matter of fact, so it's a lot of things that need to be done that has not been done. Feel me? We used a lot of training. The main thing that black folks need to do is play a defensive game, because this roller coaster ride is about to get crazy. Here we go. Food. It says chest rigs, all that. Food. What about food for the long haul? So stores get burnt down. When the infrastructure in your city messed up, the chances are it's going to take investments. It's going to take somebody to see that as a potential investment opportunity and to go back in there and to reinvest. That's what it's going to take. They shutting down farms right now, homie. They shutting down farms. They killing off animals. They burying potatoes and corn and all types of stuff, homie. We are in a situation that's coming that they want to bottleneck everything. So this is what's happening, and this is what we need to watch out for. And yeah, now that communication, let's talk about just communication. A lot of cats don't even have good communication skills. They come to communicating like, and with radio, they don't even have people who don't even have radio communication to where they don't need to talk out loud or to talk on a secret line and nobody else could just tap into. So maps and also drones. I don't know about nobody's gonna have comms. You feel me? cell phones, radios, I don't know what you talking about, solar flare, EMP, nobody have comms, but people gonna have communication. That's bullshit. They got it right now. They got walkie-talkies. You go buy a walkie-talkie. But I mean, cause right now we was out there with comms. I don't know, nobody gonna have comms. But when we start looking at this thing, the way it's going, EMP, we ain't talking about EMP, homie. That coronavirus, we talking about right now. You talking about EMP, I'm talking about right now. Coronavirus, stuff getting shut down right now. Not no if, ands, hypothetical, right now. All that sound good, but a lot of times you ain't gonna be able to carry that. I'm gonna keep 100. When I prepare, I don't prepare to get into no gun battles. You know what I mean? I do prepare. I don't prepare for I'm gonna go get all these bullets. Man, I prepare to put my family in a position that I can defend them. That's my whole thing. Not that I'm gonna be riding out there, jumping out the truck, busting on motherfuckers. That ain't how I prepare. We're looking at food. If your backyard is not producing food, you're on the losing end. I mentioned it to how I think, because he's into the Kundalini thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm Black Power Banging on Instagram. Holla at me. I'm keeping 100. I'm driving. I see your screensaver. I don't even know who you are. You feel me? Power is in numbers. That's why I mentioned that's why I mentioned the squad and I mentioned reinforcements. Gotta have reinforcements. A lot of people don't even have the reinforcements. You know, power is in numbers, but also we're in the era of drones, right? So imagine, and I ain't talking about military drones, I'm talking about regular drones with cameras, just to see where y'all at. And who do you know that got a good aiming for their drone if you miss? And these are the things that, it's a whole different world right now. It's a whole different world. When you on the freeway, I'm on the freeway right now. All these big ass walls, they talking about, if they wasn't building these walls on the freeway, they could have built the wall on the border a long ass time ago, but they building walls all on the freeways. They doing that, it's a funnel mechanism, to funnel people that's walking down the highway. Some old Walking Dead type stuff. Yeah, real talk. Been saying get prepared, and even right now, when everybody was going out to go buy toilet paper, I was buying garden tools. You feel me? You need hand garden tools right now. If you're not preparing, your guns is to protect your garden and to protect your water, to protect your. That's what your guns are for. If you don't believe it, give it 90 more days. By this time next year, depression that's starting to pop up a lot now. But I just wanted to put that out there, that a lot of brothers be thinking they ready. That's that testosterone. Yeah, okay, you ready to fight. Then you smoking cigarettes so you'll get winded. You not truly training. It really means something to train. So all right, here we go. Everybody that think they ready for war, right? Like you go out in a gun battle, go start shooting this shit, right? Okay, cool. You ready for war. Can you go pick your homeboys that y'all got your guns, somebody that been playing basketball? You'll get winded. It's the same thing out here in the field, laying down. How do you get rid of ticks? How do you work on Lyme disease? How do you get fleas, mosquitoes, these bugs, just the average pest? How do you keep them away from you naturally? Did you know any natural cures? Broken bones. And when you can't, if you at well, you can't go to the hospital. What do you do for a broken bone? If let's say a race war was to pop off, most of the black folks would die from infections and flesh wounds. That's what I'm feeling. Hunger, infection, flesh wounds. And not to mention the dumbass people, the dumbass Christians that think they just gonna pray to Jesus, walk out in the middle of the street, and Jesus is gonna save them. I'm even tripping off that now. The corona kicked in, and all of a sudden Jesus went out the window. Motherfuckers went and got them a mask. You know what I mean? They didn't go say, Jesus go save me. They went and got a mask. Then, when everything was nice and peaceful, Jesus. When the shit really kick off, mask, weapons. Now they get in to come down to earth, come down to reality. That's crazy to me. Well, you know what I mean? The mindset of people. Then you try to team up with these people long ago. I got Jesus. But soon as it pop off, Jesus all out the window. I was like, damn, I've been saying we should, feel me, maps. I ask people, where can you find water? A lot of people don't even know where to find water. So, the protection of your family, that's all I'm speaking of. You're gonna need nitrogen, you're gonna need thermo, you're gonna need trauma and how to bandage up and sew things up. You're gonna need gauze, a lot of gauze, iodine, alcohol, peroxide. These are things that you got to start stacking up on right now, not later, right now, because this shit getting different right here. It's way different, and I ain't seen it like this, but it's here. Everybody that was, oh, you crazy? Oh yeah, no, you was saying this, bruh. You was saying this. All right, telling you right now, we're gonna have to garden and get food. But y'all stay safe. I'm almost to where I'm at.